Once the bullet's flying, they know where holes to duck in for the trenches, when to let loose.
You know, one thing to look for, Javanis says, nobody's seen me throw kicks because I really never do it, but I'm good at it and I worked it. So let's see if that comes into play or if he just defaults back to fast hands pace.
Yeah, he's a thoughtful guy. Like, he's analyzing himself all the time. Look at, he goes into the clinch and
look at his hands flying.
And he's already cut. Yeah. Yep, he's already cut him.
That was from that left hook.
Knuckle on bone. You know what's interesting, too, is RJ Summerlin won that last fight in the clinch.
Yes.
And Javanis came over and said, okay, let's fight there.
Yeah.
Introduced that concept right off the top, and now RJ is saying, I better get some space here and try to change how this thing happens.
All right, well, advantage RJ right now.
Javanis dangerous. He triangled, got a triangle win last time. He knows what he's doing. He moves his hips really well. He's elevating here.
This bare knuckle stuff is just different. That cut is already massive, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 fights ago, you know, the guys said plan B was the takedown. He had no thoughts whatsoever of taking the fight to the ground. But after eating some shots, bare knuckle, everything changes. I think the same thing with RJ. I don't think this was his game plan coming in.
You know, for people at home, when you see these cuts and you see the swelling, it is your own skeleton underneath the skin that is shredding it from underneath. When the knuckles connect, you cut yourself from underneath.
Oh, yeah.
And we talked earlier about how different bare knuckle is, and it's different not just because of the impact of the shots. Everything's different. Submissions are different. Ground and pound is different. Trying to control your opponent's wrist from the bottom is different. It's so much easier to release your hand and break that grip and throw those shots.
And then, you know, it's something we hear all the time when people are talking about fighting sweat and, you know, how it makes it tougher to submit and control blood, too. And when you start leaking and it's all in there.
Mixing with the sweat. That's the one thing I have heard from the grapplers that they love is you can get the submissions easier when you got no gloves. You know, you just slip that rear naked right in or the guillotine.
You can, but when you're on the bottom trying to control your opponent's wrist so he's not dropping bombs on you, you like those gloves.
You love those gloves.
There's the dog you're talking about with Javanis, attacking with elbows from underneath, using that to change his hip positioning. You keep putting offense on a guy, he's got to respond.
Javanis needs to make some space right here. Just get right back to his feet or create a scramble that he can get on top or something, you know? But this is a losing proposition for him.
In Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, well, this ain't Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu before I continue, but he's getting to his feet, but that hook now. But he's fighting it.
Nice.
And he's out.
Good job. He's out.
Nice.
He's out.
Okay.
There we go. These dogs, man, they come to bite.
That's what Javanis said, too. He's like, I ain't going to quit. I'm not going to back up.
Good uppercut.
Oh,
in the head kick.
And there goes that kick we were talking about.
And the blood, the crimson mask, as they like to say in Dan's game.
Oh, beautiful uppercut.
Yeah, you're hearkening the days of Gordon Solio over there, Robin.
Man, you love pro wrestling.
Another uppercut.
Oh, cut on both sides, I think, now.
Yeesh.
I mean, even a simple jab just busts you open.
It is just the truth. Bare knuckle MMA is the truth. See if Javanis will try to get on top. Right now, he's going to tenderize him. Up the middle.
Nice. Beautiful switch up. Another cut immediately off that elbow.
He is
nice body shots.
Digs. Now he's going to go the head.
Oh, my God.
He's down.
That's hard. Now you just drop shots.
Done
Bare
deal.
knuckle shots from there. This fight is probably going to be stopped. Wow. Good job. Excellent.
This Javanis Ross, man, you know it when you talk to him. You see it when you see him fight. He's real, and there's something special about the way this guy navigates the chaos.
Killer. Just a cold-blooded killer, man.
It was fascinating when we talked to him too. He's like, yeah, this is art and this is complicated and this is high level. But he's like, at the root, put me in a room with another man and I'm the one coming out of the room.
I love it. The mentality, and he shows that he has that mentality, you know, because he hasn't had one easy fight in Gamebred FC yet, and he keeps coming back, man. And look at, when I mean literally he's built for this, not a cut, not a welt, not a scratch on this guy, man. He just got into a bare knuckle fisticuff, not a scratch on him.